Keith Grienke here from Top News with Jesse the Ghost Gross. Jesse, great to see you again here in London Adrenaline Training Center. Last time we saw you, you're fighting CJ Sujiman Marangos. Why don't you talk about that great win?
Basically, so you see my career unfold since I started, as pro. Went on a big run, 6 straight wins, six TKO knockouts, and I was a little bit hyped, and then next thing I know, I found myself losing 3 straight. So had to dig myself out, and the person that gave me was Seiji, and dropped the weight class, stopped fighting the catch weights, 55, whatever, all them iffy facto fights, and went to 45 and just said, okay, here we go, and I just went after him, just that old school gross mentality, and just in your face, not letting you breathe, just a high punch count, and a high caliber fight of pushing the pace and a lot of violence.
Yeah, and a great win. We ranked you 10th in the featherweight division after that. How good is it to get back in that win column?
It was nice because for a while it was like, man, did I win 6 straight by luck? When I got derailed there with them 3 losses, just pam, 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 I was like, holy crap, I didn't think that could ever happen. So to taste that victory again, it was a much needed self-satisfaction, let myself know that I still was there.
Yeah, but let's talk about the 3 losses you had. You faced Popo Bizarra, who was in the Bellator tourney after that, Darren Cruikshank, who's in the UFC, and Brad Cardinal, and a controversial victory. So definitely a higher caliber opponent. So at a higher weight class for most of them. So you lost 3 in a row, but you definitely a great performance against AJ and all that. Now you're facing Tristan Johnson May 11th. How did this fight come about?
Well, originally, so right after I fought Seiji, I was off, had my hands in a big bowl of M&Ms, and I got a text from Mency saying, oh, they want you to go again, 6 weeks, can you go fight Gavin Tucker? And I was like, oh, no, go away, ordered a pizza. Next day, can you fight Gavin Tucker? I was like, oh, no, man, I'm going for sushi, piss off. Next day, okay, they're going to give you more money. I was like, oh, tell them we're coming. All right. So I started training, back at it, and I was going to go right back out and fight Gavin Tucker, who's undefeated, high prospect right now. And I was like, this is perfect because I just got myself back in the top 10. If I can take out this prospect, I'm going to be right back in the mix, A week before the fight's supposed to happen, they cancel the whole event, and I'm left without a fight. And I go, damn it, okay, so Christmas vacation goes by, blah, blah, blah. Then they asked me to come out, fight Gavin Tucker again. I'm like, you know what, you guys are giving me this bit of money, and it's not that great, blah, blah, blah. The Score was supposed to have a fight, just a couple weeks later, and I was rumored to be on it, so I was like, perfect, I'll take that. Well, next day I know, don't take my fight, Gavin fights somebody else, Score gets canceled. I'm left without a home, so now here we are again. ECC is calling me up again, so now it's not Gavin. Now they want me to fight Tristan, which is a much tougher matchup.
Tougher matchup
in my eyes. But I've never been a guy to say no to anybody. You ask me to fight, you give me a date, notice, man. You're getting the ghost. I'm coming.
So Tristan Johnson, I think he's like our 5th or 6th ranked featherweight, maybe even 4th.
Yep.
A striker, and quite frankly. Darren Cruikshank, Brad Cardinal, you had some troubles with some strikers. How are you going to go into this fight?
No, Keith, no. Okay, I had trouble with Darren Cruikshank because I was trying to give him a lot of movement, and I caught myself leaping into uppercut. He dropped me. Darren's very talented, very, very talented.
Absolutely.
He took me out. Brad Cardinal, he can pound salt, man. That fight's crap, and I'll argue that all day. He caught me with a hook and then basically put me in a headlock, and the fight got stopped. So, no, Brad Cardinal is not a striker. I don't think I have trouble with strikers. I train with strikers, and basically nothing but strikers. These guys are awesome strikers here at ATC. I've been to a lot of Tristan's fights. I fought on the same card as him. He's fought on the same card as Bronson and my teammate. So I've watched him fight a lot. He's got a good boxing style, and he comes in shape, and he really brings it. I don't think I'm going to be able to just break his will, but I don't think he's unbeatable. I think he's more like a Dan Miller. You know what I mean? Like he's going to be in there right to the finish, but he's not stoppable.
So, the Ghost, synonymous with the ground and pound. Tristan Johnson, like you said, boxer and all that, great hands. Come on, you're taking him down, right?
Okay, this is ridiculous. Forever, I keep getting this crap about Gross, you're takedown, blah, 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 ground and pound guy. I have the stack of videos of all these fights that I've been in. Every single one of them, I win the stand-up for 1 round, 2 round, or drop a guy, hit him down to the mat, and then they end up getting grounded out. There is not in any of those fights, except for my pro debut, where I went out with a purposeful mentality of taking the guy down and pounding him out. Every other fight, I win the striking, and then I beat them up on the ground, because that's just where they start trying to take me down, or they're already on the mat from punches. This ground and pound thing, holy crap, does it upset me, man. I am a striker first, and I've won all these fights because of my striking base.
All right, so we talked about the 3 losses, and you talked about score going down to that. You actually haven't done as great inside your province as you have outside. I was thinking, like, is there a home field advantage here for Tristan? But what do you think of that?
No, I really don't care. I've had some awesome fights out of province. I remember fighting Giuseppe. He was the hometown Winnipeg guy.
Augustino.
And then when I fought what's his name in Quebec.
Kevin
Moran, and he sold out like 3/4, half the arena. Them were the 2 best fights I ever had, because the arena was silent. They cheer so loud during the opening announcements, but they ring that bell, and I come out swinging. Next thing you know, it's pin drop, and you can just hear Mency in the corner. 1, 2, Gross, let's go. Here we go. Superman, yep, slip the hook, let's go. It's beautiful. You can hear it, and it flows. I love it. That crowd's probably not going to have a whole lot to cheer about after 2-3 minutes into the fight. That's how I'm trying to go in there and bring the heat.
Yeah, is that what you're predicting? 2 or 3 minutes in this fight?
Tristan's, like you say, he's your number 4 guy in Canada. He's not going to roll over and sit there and let me hit him. He's going to put up a fight to the bitter end. But I'm going to get him.
All right, so you talked about Mency. Of course, you meant Chris Clements, your coach, manager. Talk about what he brings to Team Gross.
He keeps a lot of the chips in line for me a little bit. We don't work together as much as we once used to. I think I seek out more help from other things now. But he still keeps a little chip in my ear, right? Like I'll be training with somebody else, and he'll, okay, I see where you're going with this, but okay, keep this in mind when we're fighting this guy. He's gonna want to do this. You can still do that, but slip it this much more, or set it up like this. He puts a little bit of the little twists on it, and makes it effective for who we're fighting.
All right, before I let you go, is there any family, friends, sponsors you'd like to thank?
Of course, Razor Wearers always have my back. Usually I'm always in their sweater because it's my number 1 training sweater. You caught me on a day on an interview. Of course you did, when I'm wearing this. Wallaceburg, Ontario. Good God, boys. Thank you so much. That's my driving backbone right there. Them guys have supported me, and if it wasn't for a lot of the guys back in Wallaceburg, I would have walked away from this sport a long time ago. But I've been feeling down and out, and I get messages, hey man, keep plugging away, and it's just like, where the hell did that come from? That's a lot of it. And of course here at ATC, all the boys, keeping me going here. These guys, they're no joke, man. Every day in here is a little bit of a slugfest and a war, so good props to ATC.
Well, absolutely. So May 11th, ECC, Tristan Johnson versus Jesse the Ghost Gross. A striker, a ground and pound artist, maybe even get a sub one of these days. This is Keith Grienke, Top of May News.
Thank you.